All right, I'm done. I can't do this. This is terrible. They're not going to invite us back, buddy.
Yeah, well, they will if you use your Prime subs right now Beyond the Summit.
Oh, good call. Check it out, everybody.
Nice.
You
Save
can link
it.
your Amazon Prime. There you go. So 15 seconds still, we're off at the horn, and Pure Hakoda going to be playing together up in this top lane, going up against Astral and Tidehunter. This to me feels like it might be the one avenue where you could find some success. You get like that level 2, level 3 with Malik and Astral working. Actually on a Malik. There's a lot of minus armor in that lane, and that's where things get a little bit dangerous.
Chance to run over Hakoda there on the eye. Careful disposition. Tethers. They don't have a way to interrupt the tether though. So theoretically, you know, if he plays it well enough, then we'll chance. Doesn't mean they're not gonna like burn you down really hard on the read.
Super annoying. That's why when they were taking a chance there, trying to gain some of the right clicks out, they threw it onto the Shadow Shaman instead. That coming from the IO. So things to watch for here also as the game gets later. One thing is obviously this combo of CK and IO has been around for a very long time, and they've got the stun back with the shard. You know, if we get to see that, it'll be a throwback to the old days. Kind of cool.
Oh, true. Yeah, that's right.
Dire's
Actually,
courier has been
Tether
killed.
stuns. Wow, it's actually bad.
Yeah.
Have a early body block there from the modeling going to be very much about control camps and play versus intention. Did manage to get the old kobold form whipping away.
Yeah, the axes first for DM. Usually we've seen this be the answer. As Hakoda actually goes down the top.
Important things were happening. It's understandable. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Good stuff. Thank you, Trent. Amazing. That's even some good handwriting right there.
Yeah. That's under
Done. Astral goes down. Got a little bit of return violence going back the other direction. Hakoda's
now. Right, actually, something that we don't often talk about because we don't usually do Chaos Knight a lot. Many of you probably know that in Dota you have a roll when you attack of a variance of degrees, and over time those have been severely reduced on almost all heroes, except for our friend Chaos Knight. If you guys don't play a lot of Chaos Knight, you might not know there's actually damage gap.
Dire's courier has been killed. Dire's structures are fortified.
For Pure, the other thing to keep in mind is that Astral's been able to get a lot of CS as well just by scooching through. So I don't even know if they're actually necessarily winning this lane on Virtus Pro, because Weaver's been able to get so much out of it too.
No, certainly not. Yeah, it's definitely looking better. And you combine the net worth, it's like, what, 2,800 for the Radiant heroes? And so, I mean, huge difference.
Huge. Enormous. All right,
3K. It's like 3K.
Hakoda?
Look how far back he is to go.
Yeah. He runs all the way back over there to get it. And he actually
then he
gets
still
the
runs
reward.
at him.
Nice. Good stuff. So they at least managed to get some extra gold and a little bit of retribution for Hakoda. And he has a tether still a little ways away. Taking some more of those right clicks. Can't get another punch off.
I missed one right click. Yeah, this one. You got denied because of that play. Making it happen. I haven't been back bottom in a while here, but maybe for good reason. It's up top there saying, oh, bottom, everyone's full HP. Don't look, Pythian. I wouldn't want you to miss. Oh, no, don't look. I don't want you to miss anything again here.
Image getting brought on a walk, and the Stomp not going to connect. Image still probably going down. Yes. He tried to get him to look away. You realize that? What the hell?
Yeah, well, Astral's dying top 2. Hurry!
Get out of there.
Sorry, he lived.
Dude, Trent, you are the worst. Literally the worst.
This is all training, all right? You know, this is the regional online finals for observers.
That's right.
This is how he gets to the land, all right?
Oda, taking the punches, pummels. Jen, enough to keep him alive. That was close.
Consider yourself denied.
Buggies. Meanwhile, mid lane, Young G just kind of bored of GB Gas, you know, whatever. Flash is doing great. Firing up the storm. Invoker's doing fine. We're all okay with things. Young G, of course, gonna have the punter rotation. It is catapult, so potential for some shenanigans here. Moving in, but Yama's gonna match that rotation. And in the end, I'm sure we'll all just sit around, look at some catapults, and then fight over the 6-minute rune like we usually do.
Tornado. A little bit of a lift up there. And the creep moving in.
Double misses.
This is hurt.
Dire's middle tower
Astral
is
also
under
coming
attack.
from top lane here too. Drops a ward down on the way, but all for the rune.
Minute. Is it going to spawn? It's up top. And it is an illusion.
Tweaks myself.
Young picks that one up. Now, back to the races. Image going to take over the mid lane while Lesh heads all the way back home. Having a good time on the Invoker so far. Setting up for what should be a strong mid game. Astral actually moves over and can go to get the D ward there, although Image, realizing what was going on, is going to camp it out. Okay. Tornado left up. They get the team ward and then the runaway. And immediately a bunch of mana burned by GPK. Super frustrating, I'm sure.
A golden thread.
A little peek to see if Pure has been showing off this Chaos Knight in pubs. Not to my knowledge, at least. Doesn't seem to have been playing it for the past couple of days or anything. So, but what I have seen is, I was looking this up before, was a lot of the shard usage. As you know, it's just good, right? You get illusion for 6 seconds. You also get a longer range on your stun, and a lot of people also incorporating the Orchid build there too.
Really?
Yes. Yeah, very strong item overall. If it fits the game, people are happy to add it in there. Even after, like, you know, Armor Echo beat like a late game.
GPK wanted to make a turnaround happen, but he was not ready for that one. Gets brought down afterwards. Right, Puck Champ starting to pull it together here in this game too. Pretty solid. Towards the top side, Malik just going to TP away. No chance for any extra action there for Pure and Coda. Kind of similar to what we saw in the last game in the early goings, right? Like Virtus Pro, I think it came out of the laning stage looking better already here, but there are a couple of these setbacks that happen, and then I'm imagining it's going to be Virtus Pro waiting for a moment to try and play and together and happen.
Yeah, DM basically just going to play the same again here, going towards that Helm Overlord, and then joining the team. For now, a little bit of pressure on that mid tower. Youngji not going for an early earn, just going straight for the Midas. Not going to have a lot of offensive potential at the moment.
Just
Just kind of leaning back. I mean, you can even see quite the scan there from Virtus Pro. They're like scanning on top where they basically already were, wondering if they were just like looking for a kill. But now they'll know they've rotated out. I don't know if that's actually going to end up saving Coda here.
Doesn't look like it's going to save Coda if they dive under tower. Maybe. G goes in, Gush to finish it. Now making it tower shots, trades over the aggro to Astral. Trying to back out of there, but as you mentioned, with no earn, it's not an easy kill to go for. And actually, Malik, even though he's level 7, doesn't have a point in Ravage yet. Just been maxing out Anchor Smash and Kraken.
Yeah, he's in laning. He's like probably not expecting rotations, right? He might be going for it at 8. You would think that might want to try and sync up with like when Razor wants to come top, because the Invoker's not going to offer that much of urine, as you just saw. Throw flat. He's got no boots though. BK knows it.
And throws out the bug. More farm for DPC. So they get that Weaver taken down. Some space created, which is definitely nice. But you can see PuckChamp just very happy to keep the game state static for now.
I don't think Virtus Pro mind this though. They're not on any sort of a like
Dire's middle tower
timer
is
like
under
last
attack.
time. In comparison, I would say that BK is likely to have his Young G did. Even though there's so many reasons to buy BKB this game, just like last game, I feel like the actual initiation like jump isn't
Right. No, it's
like,
true.
Like there's a good chance that you get off your hood or like you get off your BKB. Compared to obviously what happened to Young G.
Right. I mean, you've got Malik with Ravage to break it. You've also got the Tornado, like we talked about. Ravage will actually be used up top now. A good chunk of damage in Pure. With all of them. Will make some solid movements over and relax. Also making the jump. They drop the ward. They get the link off, but there's nowhere to go. And now Yamage right on top. He just walked into death. What the hell was that?
Dude, ward traps are the best feeling when you're shot, but he was so low too. So close to going down. You see that carry? Oh, you don't build phase boots. All right, let's go.
I mean, in the meantime, they do get mid on PuckChamp, so that part's really nice. But Ravage used and
Radiant's
using
bottom
that
tower is under
definitely
attack.
hurts.
Yeah, that's a good pivot there from Young G. But Pure also going down, so a hero that struggles farming in the first place. Chaos Knight obviously doesn't do well with like stacks and everything, so all these deaths in the early game, you tend to be hoping to be smoking for kills on Chaos Knight and then farming your way back around to like a kill or something. So every time you have a death and some damage, I would say it's a hero that suffers more than others.
Right. Yeah, and I mean, that's something definitely to be concerned about. Is potential to scale. You don't have that cleave talent anymore that was there for a while that I think a lot of the pros that played this hero liked a lot. But obviously, you're fantastic to farm it up. Game also. But this Invoker Midas, like you said, rushing it on Young G, to me, this feels like it's the big carry in this game. And if Young G gets off to like a really good start as he has and can keep up this momentum, I might be a little bit worried for Virtus Pro. We'll have to see. That Tornado, though, it's not giving me a ton of confidence.
Yeah, I think MG probably wants. I almost want to see Blink after the bots. Go like Midas bots, Blink, be a boss, and sync his timing up with the refresher BKB on Razor.
Pretty good. Alec setting up. No Ravage at 15. They go on to Coda. Tornado again off the mark. Might do that. They managed to get out of it.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
The little dodges. Astral ends up falling down bottom.
That gets
that's
roared.
just the power of the roar.
Yeah, you'll take that honestly as Weaver, as he's Astral continuing to make the space. Speaking of changes I'd like in the patch, maybe don't make dying for creep waves so valuable.
Yeah.
Radiant's
No,
bottom
I see
tower
what you mean
is
there.
under attack.
That's my number one request. I feel like we gotta mix that up here.
Thing to keep in mind. I was reminded recently that it's like what 3-4 days until the patch actually comes out.
Yeah, it is very soon, guys.
Is a great conductor.
So, I mean, honestly, the only problem with this patch is it's just been around for so long. It's still a really good patch. Like, it's
true.
Like, it's still good, but we yearn for something new. We yearn for new Dota, new champions. Team Spirit, obviously. Those in their series today. PuckChamp, I thought a bit of a favor coming to this one based on how they've been playing throughout the season, but Virtus Pro hoping to push that in 2 games.
Good. Yeah, still very much up in the air. Less than 1,000 gold separating these 14 minutes in. Only 6-6. And it feels like both sides pretty comfortable with the way
Radiant's
that the game
middle
is being
tower is
played.
under attack.
Virtus Pro are trying to get some extra pressure here onto the mid lane.
Dire's top tower is
Yam
under attack.
is still a ways away from finishing off his Helmet of Overlord, 1,400 gold. So that will probably be the moment that we're waiting for. Youngji still doesn't really have an item right now. Now he's got Midas, he's going for bots, he's about to have that done. But just trying to play the level game.
It is true. Like literally just running around with the Midas. Kind of
Radiant's
weird
bottom tower is under attack.
here momentarily. Have you oh well yeah. Okay, just drops him.
And the Ravage in turn. And now the lift up. Yeah, Coda realized, oh god, I don't want to be here anymore. And
Oh hey
tries
guys,
to get the GPK.
here's my core.
Oh.
Get over here.
Yeah, that's not good. Oh, he gets to relocate back, but it's just
Radiant's
tiny little
turret
back.
has been killed.
Are we trying to fight this now? I mean, they
what
don't have
happened?
Razor.
Yeah, they ravaged, right? So what happened was when he
Radiant's
dropped the
middle
snakes,
tower is
you
under
think the
attack.
rest of Virtus Pro's there.
Radiant
So
structures
yeah.
the Malik
are
just
fortified.
ravages, and then he's like, "Wait, why did I just ravage? Why is there only a shaman here?"
Good job there by Astral to use the time lapse and then the Sakuchi to get out. So wards dropped, Ravage down, Virtus Pro in a little bit of a strong position now, and they just finished a BKB on to Krilat.
My question is, how do I would love to do that. Seems like even with this sort of a, like if you don't have Ravage, you don't want to do it, and then they have snakes in their beast, even with the DK. Like, I feel like Virtus Pro are probably gonna steal it, but you have an Ench, so like losing Ench when you have Roche, or sorry, losing Roche when you have that.
Yeah, I don't know if they actually care about it. That's kind of what it feels like to me. Because they're not really building to be able to do it easily. They obviously have bugs, which is great. Tide is actually going to be going for Aghanim's next. Could be pretty neat.
Yeah, he already has the blink, so he's ready to enable the Cataclysm on Young G, and I think he just wants to be able to hold the game steady when he needs. The major benefits of super simple D push. Obviously, like the AoE is gonna be good versus like it's plus Chaos Knight and the quality stuff. The Young G not gonna have the blink this game. He does want to go right for the Aghanim Scepter, so heavily reliant on the Ravage. That's all that's holding them.
Yeah. True.
We might need a couple of Ravages to make sure we get these Cataclysms.
Well, and that's likely what he's going to be going in for, I would imagine. Like after, Ags get on into that Refresher next. One just for the mana regen. Cataclysm that we know is coming. Top, they have a ward on GPK, spots him out. Oh, relocating, getting him away.
Nature
Okay,
attend us.
BKB didn't get taken, just dies. I don't know what happened. That was very strange.
I still don't know what happened. Did he just break the tether? Like, he was still pretty close. I guess he must have just broken the tether.
Radiant's courier
Or-
has been
but-
killed.
Maybe he said, like, is he here because he popped BKB? Well, regardless, the trade is a Leshrac for an Invoker.
Radiant are scattered.
Okay. Yeah. Weird one. That's fine. It's all okay. I mean, he waited so long to do the relocate too, so we'll just let that one slide. And that BKB is just about done. Up the ledge.
That will be thing to make use of here. Anything else that get changed as far as
Actually,
like
we have double BKBs. CK has it, Lesh has it.
Okay.
They have the Helm of the Overlord creep ready to go, so I think this is probably Roche time right now. Bring the dragon to Roche, try and fight that. After this Ravage, like if this Ravage gets blown and they only kill like one hero or something, then right after they respawn, they probably just go right.
Dire are scanning.
Likewise, though, of course, PogChamp want that Roche.
well, and this go at Pure that they could make here would be pretty
Radiant's
nice. This
top
counter
tower
smoke.
is under attack.
They're gonna run into each other in a really weird situation. Astro going by, Pure found him. Then
Turn
calls
it back.
off.
It's all in the BKB timing, though.
Damage. A blink away. before he can get any damage out. And now Pierre just walks out. What the hell?
Bit tense here. Everyone knows that this is probably
Radiant's
for
middle
Roche, but
tower
nobody
is
wants
under
to
attack.
just start Roche so against the kills first. Oh, just walks in.
Yeah. And not going to be able to stay alive. Ravage there. On to 3. Where's the follow-up for Koda? Getting brought down low. He is going to die. Or afterwards, bringing down Ducalis. BKB no longer. Young G throws out the tornado, but there is no follow-up.
Radiant's
3
middle
dead
tower
in an
is under
instant.
attack.
Puck champ. Nowhere left to go.
Watching Yamit. Oh, Yamit, she's walking in. Low HP. That's why. Does he have Sunstrike? Oh, no, you're...
To throw bugs out in a
Oh, wait,
second.
wait.
Roshan has fallen to the dire. Radiant's middle
Very
tower
strange.
is under attack.
Again. But they get Roche. Virtus Pro hit it up. That's huge. It's a big
Radiant's
one.
middle tower has evolved.
It's one of those moments where you make such a tiny mistake as a support that just opens up something. Like, all he did was just walk in kind of a poor spot near the river, and then College just dies, which sort of leads them a little bit deeper in your territory. They see another hero, so they jump there. The Ravage looks pretty good, and he caught them before their BKBs too. So
Right.
there is an opportunity, but they're not quite there. Like, they need Cataclysm for it to work. Here it is right there. The College is getting pulled in. Typically think like maybe I can live through it, but there's just enough damage there to help the act. Beautiful Ravage, without a doubt, but not quite that big damage. And there's that roar that Avo puts. Hard to play Razor when you rely so heavily on the BK.
Well, and you saw there, it's like that all again is, as you said, not only just set up because of a bad move by Inch, but it's particularly worse because it meant that Invoker wasn't in position to follow up after the Ravage, right? Like, if you saw him come in there at the end with the Deafening Blast and the Meteor. If he drops that on top of the Ravage, everybody dies. But because he came in like a second or two too late, the BKB got out.
And that's sort of the risk that you run when you go for the straight ags and you don't go for,
Radiant's
or even like a
bottom tower
BKB,
is
like
under
something that
attack.
just like lets you, smaller item. Anything that lets you
Radiant structures are fortified.
play a little bit more freely in the midst of things.
Well, I mean, he's still going to have the answer of the Cataclysm when that eventually does finish off here. But,
What if he doesn't finish it?
Come on, sprites.
well, I
What if they
think he's
lose
gonna
before
finish
that lyrical?
I don't think that's going to happen.
Oh, there goes that, Shaw. You're gone.
Collins is brought down again.
Trust.
I mean, it's still
Radiant's
going to be an
bottom
issue,
tower is under
definitely.
attack.
And the fact that you get now this like 5,000 gold lead, you have
Radiant's
a long
bottom tower
window when
has
Virtus
fallen.
Pro are strong and they take the tier 2 bottom. Like, they lost a lot off of that engagement, but it doesn't change the way that PuckChamp want to play this game out.
Dire are scanning. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Time will tell. Do that Ags on Tidehunter.
I'm honestly wondering if he's living. Some of these moments where you're just like, oh, my arm kind of stalled out. Like, do I just buy refresher? And
Yeah.
he's like, can I even use refresher if I don't? Really feel like we're gonna be still relying on it. But you can't go everything onto the Ravage. Because then they're just gonna wait for the 8
Radiant's
this,
top
and then they also have
tower
the
is under
relocate
attack.
save, so then use up with this Io who plays super far back. Like, let's say Io's playing really far back waiting for reload. What are the odds of that? I guess maybe they get the vision with Weaver, but still looks hard to do it.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
All right, this could be big. They
Radiant's
just
top
now are
tower
getting the
is under
Ags.
attack.
Cataclysm's there.
Radiant's
Ready
top
to go.
tower has fallen.
And right now, Virtus Pro, they're playing 3 heroes in this mid lane. Puck is nearby, has Ravage ready to go. But there isn't, I mean, again, this is sort of the problem that we outlined in the draft.
Radiant's
Right?
structures
Like,
are
That's so
fortified.
annoying.
how do you deal with this?
Yeah,
They
Flesh
don't
just
have,
sitting.
they're getting both of them. They're going to get both of them. And I think this is really the inherent problem with the draft that you've got on
Radiant's
PuckChamp is
middle
that
tower has
they
fallen.
don't have like low cost initiation. They needed something to allow them to like poke and prod. And right now it's like all or nothing. Okay, down bottom. Lat caught Hex. Oh no. Oh my god, that hurts. They just lost 2 towers and their Razor. Dead for 40 seconds. Yikes.
She still has an Aegis here as well, but no need for crazy
damage.
Oh, we're on Malakir too.
Like, he's getting crazy. I feel like Virtus Pro is just taking off. They're killing it.
Closeout gem.
Yeah.
How the team's feeling that when they're by one in a situation like this. They just want the vision. They want to herd them into their base on the side of PuckChamp. Keep them up on that high ground. Don't let them leave. Ensure that they don't run into any problems with a vision. Now Mal comes through. That's the end of the Aegis. It's his time.
Jumps in. Cataclysm afterwards. DM dies. That's what they needed to do.
Press the buttons.
They got it.
I
mean, it's an easy way to make it happen.
Radiant's top
You
tower
can see
is
why
under
we've been
attack.
talking about the strength of this lineup. You just kill everybody.
Every 150 seconds.
Nice.
Come get healed.
Uh-oh. That doesn't look too good. Inch. Oh, this is actually living kind of. You're gonna die here? Dakota doesn't have another tether. Lat, living the BKB, keeping the movement going, but they managed to get the TP out. GPK now trying to run. BKB wearing low. And look at this, PuckChamp all of a sudden. They pull it together. Did they get the gem too?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh man.
Thank you. Thank you for the gem. Thank you for the bloodstone charges off of this Leshrac. Winning a fight with no Ravage. That's a hype.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Crimson Witness Enchantress. That's more hype. That's how you win a Dota game right there. It's the cosmetic pay to win value.
I mean, we said it. This could happen. We'll see if they can keep it up. Right now, Virtus Pro put on the back foot, and suddenly what was like a almost 10k gold lead or something like that is cut in half. Maybe it wasn't quite that high, but regardless, very, very big swing back in the direction of PuckChamp.
It's hilarious that the potential turnaround here starts for the exact same reason as to how Virtus Pro got their lead in the first place. Ducal's just walking in. This time the walk-in went a lot better for him because there weren't enough friends there to help out Pure.
It was the setup, you know? You're conditioning your opponent.
Has been killed.
I've been conditioning my opponents for years. One of these days I'm going to catch it.
Oh, here it is. Going, hey, look at that. We can get the outpost.
Oh, look, he's feeding again. Aha!
Cloak of Flames. Picked up now for Pure. And game is kind of reset to a bit of an equilibrium. Granted, there is still 2 tier 2 towers taken into the advantage of Virtus Pro right now. So that is a little bit of fun.
I want to see when Pure gets 20, he takes the Reality Rift Pierce spell immune, and they're just like pulling and roaring this race. Pressure BKB.
Radiant are scanning.
Sliver there too.
That's really good, though. They definitely want that.
Yeah, the Pierce.
Tidehunter, in the meantime, picked up a plate mail as well. So everybody got like way tankier on PuckChamp. But there is still going to be this window before like refreshers come out to see how they play this. What Virtus Pro's goal is to smoke up now.
If PuckChamp get a smoke kill here with the Cataclysm, it'll be back in time. Yeah. Oh, actually, no, it won't. It'll happen in the snap. Not quite, but you know.
Nobody gets to Roche right as it's
Yeah, that'd be wild, right?
GPK, Vision right now. They spot him.
So tempting. Oh, no, go further back. Yeah, he's like running away.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
They're playing this safe. But you can see that PuckChamp now trying to control this bottom area. There is already a lot of pressure bottom, though. DM sending the big creeps over, and tier 3 tower almost all the way dead. So it looked like for a second PuckChamp were going to hold that high ground, but decide that they can't do that because of all the pressure down bottom lane by their tier 3.
All in service to
It went
imbalance.
up there. Dangerous spot.
Isn't it magical?
Beside you, a storm.
They obviously saw it as well.
Okay. Good stuff again.
They lose this fight season to be. They're under a ward right now. Do you see that? This is brutal.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. This is your chance. Don't have a BKB.
Yeah. If GPK this, right? Heroes to break the smoke.
Can't kill them. It's an.
To the narrow maze with him.
Oh, they don't.
Regeneration.
Gotcha!
A golden thread.
Your shrine has fallen to the radiant.
Better retreat! Retreat!
Dire are scanning.
for the Tidehunter too, right? Definitely a problem.
Cracking into the Ravage.
To the impurities.
Sad times.
Well, and maybe there's an opportunity there where you like break Malik and then like jump in and try and shackle Astral or something like that. But that might be too much to ask for Yamich at this point.
Oh, that Hawk was coming in close. They kind of saw it. I'm not sure if they actually noticed the smoke in itself, but really gonna matter. Yamich definitely knows they smoked. sitting here waiting to break into the race.
Okay.
Facing up. Facing
Radiant's
the-
top tower is under
He
attack.
wants to fight. It's an offensive smoke break. Not sure why he wants to fight by himself, but he wants to.
Radiant's
Well,
top
they
tower
definitely know
has
where they are
fallen.
now since the outpost was just taken.
He hops right up there and just grabs that tower in response. A lot of lines drawn on the map here. So they're
Still.
going to collide in the mid lane.
Get the Lincoln Sphere now done on Invoker too. So getting bigger and bigger items up at this point in time. Malik, he's getting closer to the refresher as well. Sure. Running in with GPK. They're both smoked. Ducalis there to break it. Immediately brings Splints forward. And Ducalis will be found and killed off. Wow, DM jumps in, roar. Kralak got his BKB. Oh, no, Lex keeps him alive. Backs away. Round 2 of this one in some trouble. Time lapse too early. Time lapse too early. Oh, God.
No! I can't believe he's died his time lapse.
And the gem gets picked up. So they managed to get that one out of there, but that is not the way that's supposed to go.
No, I believe it's supposed to be a save.
Yeah.
Not a death set.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Does not want to buy back here, but is it worth it? You have Tide. You would think you can help clear these waves out. That's just not giving him up.
DM is ready to jump at a moment's notice.
There's creeps mid too, so it doesn't even
Yeah.
matter.
Has fallen.
They're here.
Radiant's
I mean,
bottom
he's going to need to. They have to. They
Radiant's
can't
bottom
give this up.
has fallen.
Yeah, but he also doesn't have refresher or ulti for 12 more seconds, so what's the point of buying back?
Radiant's
I mean,
top
it's really hard to imagine just giving up 2 lanes here. DPK hanging on to that BKB, but there it is. The Cataclysm him down, dead, but Io comes in. Coda gets him away. Oh, it's devastating. It is devastating. Yikes. God, I mean, they at least get him, but oof. Wait, why'd you bring the gem with them? Drop that.
Love communication.
Radiant's top tower is under
Thought
attack.
about going in. Still thinking. Not gonna do it. Wow. You described this game as spaghetti, and I feel like that is fairly appropriate.
Well, you know, I'm watching my toddlers eat. I know.
Okay.
I'll tell you the truth about spaghetti. It's everywhere. All over the
Alice?
place.
Out again. Pops the ulti. Time lapse. Keeps him alive. Okay, okay. Deliver.
Love these Ench illusions. Yeah, get them.
One.
Place your bets in the chat. Who will win?
That's so good. God, how do you stop that relocate now? Stops the relocate?
Well, he needs to gain vision. I think
Okay.
that's Astral's job. Well, that's the problem. Is that, like, how can you have that as your job when you're also trying to be the save versus roar? So it's an unfortunate issue. Say it's a bit of a catch. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's lovely. I love how Pure was just like, no, guys, like, no, and then the snakes. Oh
Yeah.
they don't have any answer to that still, right? Like, they don't have a force or anything.
No, not really. Yeah, they don't have any of those items. Let's see.
I mean, you can just be like, don't get ward trap. But like sometimes, you know.
Oh, have they found something here?
Opportunity. What you gonna learn, man? They don't attack her, man.
Wait, that's... Oh my god, is he dead? Dude, they just destroyed him. GPK comes in, they run him down one by one.
Radiant's top tower
And because
is
he
under
brought
attack.
back earlier, they know there is nothing doing for an answer. Virtus Pro again take just a dominant fight.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Painful one. No ulti back yet though either. So
All right,
More
double
buybacks.
buybacks.
Razor. They have to find a fight outside the base. I think the only hope, or I guess a Ravage under the tier 4 is actually. Oh, never mind.
They've got good deep push also. Malik throwing out his gushes constantly.
Radiant's middle
And
tower
he's
is
gonna
falling.
keep on getting hit with a cold snap. A lot of damage.
Don't all get ravaged. That's the goal.
Is the
Right.
goal. Dota gets some regen there onto Pure. No tether for 7. The opportunity. Like, legitimately, it's actually
Radiant's middle
probably the best chance. Jump in. DPK finds one. It's the Weaver. That's a good one to get, and he will fall afterwards. Youngji goes down. Buys back immediately.
Oh, here we
Waiting
go.
for these BKBs to wear off. They get it. The Ravage. It comes through right at the right time. Second Ravage. Round 2, but no Invoker refresher. Oh man, they still managed to find the kill onto the Beastmaster and the CK, but they buy back immediately and are just looking to end this game. With no Razor for another 20 seconds, can they do it? It feels like they have the opportunity to.
The Bloodstone heal, the overwhelming blink. He's just huge on GBK. He's got 3,500 HP. He's just standing next to his CK like with the same hero.
They
A
move
couple
in.
of horses.
Radiant's
He
middle
has buyback on Malik. They're going to have to use it now. Longer they have. They're going for the all-in play. No, oh, they do have wards. Okay, thinking about dropping them. Gonna do it now. Kralat moves in. Wants to find a kill. Do they have enough? Malik broken. Malik taking too much damage, trying to walk out of there. But eventually, E2 will fall dead for 2 minutes. Kralat is dead. They are all going to die. Roared for good measure. And GG is all. PuckChamp could not handle the heat of Virtus Pro.
victory.
Virtus Pro came in today with a couple of strategies.